What's up, family? It's day 421 of trading, day 421. I decided to only go on YouTube and record once a week as opposed to every day. Every day will be on TikTok and IG, but on YouTube it'll just be weekly because you go to both. Just go to both. But as far as this week is concerned, I don't remember what I ended up last Friday with, but as far as today's gain, today was down to 68.54. Total assets $9,871.12. And you know what? It's probably better because then you don't get mundane with the just up 200, down 200, up 600, down 400, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So see the weekly at a time. But as far as what the options did today, options account went down $186.50. Shares account went down $82.04. Take a look at the options real quick for you. I'm about 48 hours in on my 96-hour fast, so I'm having some tea. Mint and turmeric and ginger. I'll probably use about 15 pounds in these 4 days. Options account, trade desk, $80 strike price with a 2028 expiration. Gave back $7 today. $100 strike price with a 2027 expiration. Gave back $9.50. $80 strike price, same expiration date. Gave back 50 and beyond. Gave back the $120 today. Look at shares account. Shares account UNHG gave back 115. Still up 3% overall. And TSLL gave us $32.96. I was hoping to get some bread so I could average in on some more shares, maybe like 200 more shares and just get this whole average back, down to about, you know, um, close to 15 actually, but didn't get the bread I was expecting. So we have to ride this up because I think Tesla is probably going to start running. It ran at the end of today. This is a 2-minute chart, but the end of the day on an up, and then post market went up to 350. But overall, may still get one more down move on Tesla because we are bearish here. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe it'll come back a little bit, and by the end of next week, I could get some more shares and then ride it on up because it is ready to start turning up. Actually, don't want that to happen yet, or at least before I could get maybe like 200-300 more shares. But we'll see. We'll see. As far as UNH is concerned, UNH is ready to go. It ended up hitting what I thought it was going to hit. See those lines here. And came down to hit the target that I thought it was going to hit down here. And we'll probably hold with this 200 EMA. This is a good support. And then be ready to take off, man. So UNH will probably be the first one to give me my bread. And then Tesla will follow shortly after that. TTD. TTD is just taking a sweet ass time. um, did break this resistance, didn't get a confirmation to the upside. So we are still bearish on this one until we get a couple of green bars, but it is retesting this line. Yeah, actually, we did get a confirmation here. So TTD is probably ready to go. This is just a retest, and then a second retest. Actually, one, two, three, 3.5 for basically 4 retests of that support. And then it's gonna go. There's really nothing to the left. It's gonna hold it, and then we need to start working on closing these gaps and working our way up to our targets. But, you know, as you already know, as far as my TTD is concerned, I have 2027 expirations and then even have a 2028. I'd love to get a couple more 2028s, maybe three more. And then if everything ends up hitting by the end of the year, then this 2028 be well up there as far as profits are concerned. But right now we are bloody. I'm not going to average in anymore on these. So we'll see what happens. I have 30 contracts and 20 contracts. Well, 20 contracts and almost 20 here. Maybe I'll get one more to get an even 20 right here. And that's about it. Everything else will go to the 2028s or shares. That's it, man. That is it. Once again, I'll just be doing YouTube's weekly every Friday. So the next one will be on April 17th. So I'm going to remember that we are under 10K this week. Um, we're up to 10 and change, 10.5 sometime in the middle of the week. If you want to see those, what happened on those days, you can go over to the IG or the TikTok, both Stage Manager Tone. If not, man, just hang out here and wait until next week and see what I do weekly. All right. Keep you posted, let you know what happens next week on here. If you want to see what happens on Monday, go over to the TikTok and go over to the IG. All right. Later. One love.